It's like the gazillionth take, honestly. Okay, anyway, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I've been trying to film this for like the past 2 hours. I'm just gonna do it, and even if I make mistakes, I'm just going to leave it in there. Okay, so basically today's video is kind of like an impromptu video. I thought I'd give you an update on what's been happening in my life and what my plans are from now. Yeah, so if you're a long time viewer of my channel, you would know that I lived in Japan for a good period of time, and then I moved back to Australia 3 years ago to pursue a teaching career here. So yeah, I went back to uni. I got a what did I do? A diploma, a graduate diploma, and I was working at various primary schools for the past 2 years. And you know, it was a great experience. I learned a lot. I met some great people who have helped me along the way in starting my career and just guided me in my times of need. Yeah, I learned a lot. It was great, and I met some amazing kids, and it's just really nice to see how some kids really enjoy your lessons too. But on the other hand, it was just a very, very mentally exhausting job. You know, being a teacher in itself, it's tough. But to be a language teacher, I felt like it was even just really got to me. Like, you know, I was teaching every single child in the school, and it was a lot, you know, to manage, and so I really struggled. And I think the biggest thing with teaching was that, you know, I loved Japanese so much, and not everybody loves Japanese. And when you are teaching kids at primary school, not all of them appreciate the need to, you know, the opportunity, should I say, the opportunity to that they're given, you know, the opportunity to learn a language, the opportunity to learn a new language, basically. And they would express that very verbally, like, oh, why are we doing this? No, I'm not even going to go to Japan, and stuff like that, which really hurts my feelings. And I know it's not supposed to. I'm an adult and I should be able to, you know, deal with such remarks and comments, but it just really sucks, basically, on a daily basis, if you have to, you know, hear these kind of remarks all the time about something that you love. And you know, as just a personal thing, I don't like forcing anybody to do anything they don't like. You know, I was brought up in an Asian household, and I was, for my whole high school life, I was, you know, basically, I wouldn't say forced, but made to do things I didn't like. And you know, my personal thing was to never make anybody do anything they don't like. If they don't like it, then don't do it. It's your life. Why force yourself to do something that you don't like? And I felt like teaching kids Japanese was basically that. I was forcing students to do something they didn't like. You know, there were kids that loved it. They love Japanese, and they appreciate my lessons, and they show that appreciation to me all the time. But it's like the 10 kids out of the 500 kids that I teach. You know, the ratio is not that, it's not enough for me to feel like, you know, I want to do this for the rest of my life, you know. And I can do it, and I think I can be good at it, but it's I don't know, I just can't imagine myself doing this forever, and to feel the hurt that I feel even though I shouldn't be. Yeah, so I thought I'd take this year off, and I would yeah, think about what I want to do, what I like to do, if I should, I don't know, just thought I would do something different this year. And so I left my job at the end of last year, and I had all intentions of reviving my YouTube channel. And so I booked a ticket to, where did I go? I went to Taiwan, Japan, and Korea, and I filmed lots and lots of things there. And then the hard drive, in which I had everything saved in it, just died. I didn't do anything to it. It literally just died while transferring the data from my SD card to the hard drive. So I lost everything, basically. I tried getting the recovery people to see if they can fix it. They quoted me $3,000, which was very expensive. I could have, you know, booked tickets back to Korea, paid accommodation, you know, cheap accommodation for a month, refilmed everything, and it would still not be as expensive as getting the hard drive fixed. So I made the decision not to fix the hard drive and to just basically get over it. So anyway, I got over the whole hard drive thing. I was upset for a while, but I thought, you know, bad start to 2020, but you know, it's going to get better. Let's just do it again. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna go back to Korea. I'm going to refilm everything, and I'm going to maybe just live there for a little bit and maybe brush up on my Korean, because I, you know, am learning Korean at the moment. So I booked tickets, I booked accommodation, and everything was sorted. I was ready to go in a month's time, and then Corona happened in Korea. Oh my goodness, there was this crazy spike in numbers, and now I don't even know if I'm allowed to go anymore. My parents are nagging me. You know, my friends and family from Singapore are also saying maybe I should not be going. But you know, I don't know. Right now the situation is that it's basically in Daegu. It's 4 hours away from Seoul, and I would think that it's contained. Would you say that it's contained to a certain degree? Like the majority of people that are infected are in Daegu, and if I went to Seoul, it would be okay, right? So I'm like telling myself these little comforting, I don't know, excuses to you know, tell myself it's okay to go, I guess. But I know in my head it's like, you should not be going. You know, it's not a you know, a small matter. You have to take it seriously. And if you're, you know, if Australia is away from all that, you know, I guess virus commotion, you should stay away from it. I don't know. So I'm a bit like having a dilemma whether to do it or not. Like even if I were to cancel it, I would be losing, you know, a good portion of my money, because I had already booked my accommodation. You know, I book things in advance so that I can save money. And I don't think the situation in Korea is so serious that I am automatically eligible for full refund. I will still lose a bit of my money, which is really annoying. So I don't know, like maybe like I should just YOLO and do it. But no, what if I YOLO and I die? I mean, like, if it's like to a certain degree, I'd be okay if I got sick, but I don't want to be the one to pass it on to anybody else. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to be the irresponsible one to make that decision to go to Korea and to, you know, accidentally get that virus, you know, and then pass it on to people around me or my family. And then, you know, what if I was the one that survived and then they were the one who got sick and couldn't make it? Oh, I just think too much, you know, jumping to conclusions. But yeah, so I'm like really torn right now. I feel like I want to YOLO. My YOLO heart is telling me to YOLO, but my logical brain is telling me to just stay in Australia, basically. So bummed, seriously. Are any of you in a similar sort of situation? Did you book a ticket to Korea within the next 2 months or something, and now you're like, oh my goodness, should I go or not? Can you please comment in the comment box and just share with me what decision you've made and why you've made that decision? Like if you decided to cancel, why did you do it? Or if you decided to go, why did you do that? Because I really want to like hear what you guys' opinions are so that I can decide for myself whether to go. Like I really want to do it, but I know I shouldn't be, you know, I should stay out of it, you know, take care of myself. Korea will always be there. Korea will be there in a few more months' time. And when everything's settled, maybe that's a better time to go. But would you do it? I'd lose at least, you know, $700 if I can't get the refund back for my accommodation, and that's a lot of money. I don't want to lose that. So yes, anyway, that is my rant. So basically I have no plans for the future. At the start of the video I was like, oh, I'm gonna tell you my plans for the future. So right now I have no plans. My plans literally is going to be what I decide on whether to go to Korea or not. If I don't go to Korea, I literally have 0 plans again. I'm back to 0, back to not having a clue what I'm doing with my life. Oh, I do know what I need to do though. I need to finish off those lingering music projects that have just been sitting and waiting for me to complete. And yes, for the people who are still waiting on my Kickstarter, I'm so sorry. I'm not a scammer. I'm just a very slow worker, and it will be done. It's coming. Please just hang on. Please believe me, it will be done. I'm not a scammer. I will do it, and it will be the most amazing album ever. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me all the time, and yes, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time.